What's up, YouTube? What's up? Man, I've been on social media today. Kind of heavy today. Kind of heavy. I just want to come by and, share some wisdom with you guys or what have you about people you deal with. You know, it's good to have family, friends, confidants, people you kick it with on all different levels. But it's so many people. What I find out is so many people that projecting, their insecurities and try to project how they feel either about you or how they trying to do you, onto you. Social media gives everybody a platform to just say their piece and talk about whatever they want. Today's topic is going to be, this is how people try to do you. It's crazy to me how, on social media, there's so many things going on. I mean, it's stuff hitting you from every different angles. You got people that talk bad about you. You got people that want to see you win. You got a community of people. Thank you for all my subscribers. I know I'm a small channel, but we've been building for a little bit now. So we're not in competition with anybody. We just doing our own thing, And I feel like, they've been saying, the professional specialist is starting to get on the internet, which we should be here. We're people who have the criteria, you know what I mean, all that good stuff or whatever, and the personality. You'll start to see more of mine as we get more familiar with each other, But the people who know me, they know me. It's crazy to see how people you help, you support, how they talk about you, And people will go, other places or experience other things and other people. And it's like, you ask yourself, what's the difference between me and those people? And I think we in a stage right now where people, if they have certain insecurities or they have jealousy in their heart and different things like that, it's hard for them to receive what God blessed them with. They always trying to one up you. They always trying to think they can steal what you got. They try to be destiny stealers, try to get in the way of what they think God gonna do for you. But I bind them in the name of Jesus, and I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. Bind all the warlocks, especially the warlocks and them demonic spirits, because the angels are upon me and what I do. And God has his hand on me. And anything that anyone has stole from me, I ask that the Lord return it to me 10 to 20-fold in Jesus' name. Because people are so wicked these days. They'll be up under you to try to learn from you. They'll try to use your information and use your knowledge and then act like you've done something to them. A lot of them is these narcissistic people that you find on these different types of platforms who try to manipulate and flip it. And they really have a lot of different mental health and psychological issues around their relationship with people, because they only content when they with people that do whatever they want them to do, however they want to do it, as long as it's in an exchange. And I tell you this, the worst thing that you could have in the world is a transactional relationship, because you have removed love from it. If someone is catering to you or loving you because of what you can give them or how much money you're going to spend with them or what they're going to do to you, for you or do to you or whatever, however you can use them, it is the lowest form of intimacy and love that you can find on this planet. And no one elevates or puts anyone on a pedestal for being slutted out, or especially in these other countries. That's at the lowest. You got to be at the lowest point of your life to think that that's love. So you have to understand, when when God blesses you with something, you have to, it's very precious. But I tell you this, you have to be cognizant of the people that you're around. You do. Because some people come to take, And just like the devil, steal, kill, and destroy. And then they'll act like you done something to them. But when you're on a line with how people are talking about women, or you're not aligned with how they treat women, or you're not aligned with how they do people and how they treat people, how they talk to people, it don't matter who you are on these platforms. It don't matter who you are that you think you are on the internet. It matters about who you are as a person. And you know a person's character by how many people is not how many likes you get, how many subscribers you have. It's about how many real people that will vouch for you. How many real people have you helped? How many real people can you call on? And do you know how to maintain relationships long term? You know, me, I have friends that I've had since elementary school. I have friends that I've had since junior high. I have friends I've had since college. And, you know, I have decent relationships with various family members of mine. It's because it's not about me trying to treat people the way I want to be treated. It's just, if you in my sphere of influence, I'm going to be good to you. You know, but I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. I'm not going to let you run over me. I'm not going to let you talk to me any kind of way, because I have standards and respect for myself. I was taught to be a respectful person of myself. And learning self-love is a journey. I think that's a journey for all people, is to love oneself. And so we live in a world today where they tell people, you should be alone. You don't need friends. You need this. That is the biggest bunch of BS that I've ever heard in my life, because it's destructive. You know, the mind gets to run rampant. Ain't nobody telling you the way you think, the way you act, the what you do, how you say it, what's going on with you is wrong. And then when people these days, you tell people, hey, that's something you should rethink, or that's wrong, they try to argue with you and say you're not in support of them because you don't support nothing that you know is wrong. And it's always and will forever be a difference between right and wrong. Now, people have free will to do whatever they like to do. But they always talking about people watching them, but they the people who watching. They always talk about people don't know how to treat them and what have they done to somebody, but they have not taken account of the words that they say. And when did they say them, and how did they say them, and how that might impact somebody? Because people have gotten so in tune to likes and subscribers and what's this video and what am I looking at on social media. You got people that's dating people talking about, let me see your Instagram. Your Instagram? So you don't want to know what kind of person I am or where I went to school or where I grew up. You want to see my Instagram? Do you know how superficial and shallow these things have made people? There's no depth to anything. That people are elevating transactional love, because that's what it is, versus real human connection. You need human connection in this world. God made it that way. You just need human connection. Everything we do has to be affiliated with somebody else. And don't nobody care if you want them or not. It's how you treat people. Because you always going to get somebody who wants you and be able to move on and all these different things. But what I will preface is that you know, it's not as many options out there as you think. The internet and all the people we scroll past every single day are not necessarily options. Of course, the algorithm is feeding you things you want to see. Of course, they're showing you the guy that you think is most attractive. Of course, they're showing me and the women they think are most attractive. And you always going to find somebody more attractive than what you got. More attractive than you. But they might not connect with you the same. They might not know you the same. And don't nobody care, right? But at the end of the day, me being a woman, I'm not chasing nobody. If I've done right by you and nobody has the decency, a person don't have the decency to call me and check on me and see how I'm doing or care anything, to me it's superficial. It's fake. They're using you for your information, your knowledge, whatever, intimacy, whatever they can get from you. And then people have a way these days where they're trying to flip the script. No, ain't no script being flipped here. You did what you wanted to do. I got what I wanted to get. And at the end of the day, you can go your separate ways. But it's funny to me how when you're not with somebody's horrible program, how they'll make up all type of lies, and they'll talk about you, and do all these different types of things. I mean, recently I've had multiple situations where some people who didn't even know me was talking about me. And then some people who knew me was talking about me. But you know what is really it has become concerning is that A, it's people that I helped. B, people who are jealous of me. B, envious of me. And people who I don't know, they got some type of vendetta towards me, and some of them I never even met. I don't even know these people. And it's like, no one wants to know that, hey, you're successful in your own right. People see the outer layer, and they're like, oh, that person's successful. They're talking about their different stories. Well, you too have 24 hours of what you want to do. You know, if I'm somewhere, I'm probably networking with a group of people, building relationships, trying to have a normal life. My everyday life ain't going to be partying, being slutted out. You look like it. Whatever you doing, you look like. Don't ever think it. Everybody can see whatever you're doing on you. You carry the spirit of it. And people who are happy, they don't go around talking crazy every single day and talking the most negative things every day. Because out of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So everybody trying to, these days trying to make this facade for likes, for visual effects, and this is that. And, it's just ridiculous. It's like people will try to not only manipulate people, embarrass people. They will try to berate people. They'll use their different experience and use you as a social media internet experience when you're a real person. And the value of real connection will never change. There's nothing you can do. There's no place you can go that will outweigh or super exceed real human connection. Meaning, if you don't have it, is it the same? If you can't do it, is it the same? When you have people who show up in your life that is the same, no matter where you are on that ladder, you better appreciate them because they heaven sent. They God sent. And I'm lucky in my life that I have people that have been with me, and that no matter where I am on that spectrum, they support me and they believe in me. And I'm so grateful for those people. And me talking bad about those people, never. If I express something about a concern about them, that's in a safe space. Because I'm very particular about the people that I bring in my life. And then also, I also find as a woman, like when you talking to people, because me, I've been in sales for many, many years. So I talk to random people all the time, and random people talk to me. I don't know. Sometimes people come up to me and tell me their life story. I'm like, I don't even know you, but thank you. They feel open and comfortable. They say people like that are old souls or what have you. But just because I'm talking to you don't mean I like you. Okay. Just because I'm not talking to you don't mean I don't like you. But I don't have to deal with your shit. That's the thing. I don't have to deal with anything that you come with. If you don't monitor what you say, if you're not considerate of others with what you said and how you do things, you could do whatever you want. I won't even judge you for it. But if it's not aligned with my ideal principles and where I see myself, there's no need for me to connect with it. And even if I still help you, that don't mean I want you in my life. That means it's appreciation and respect for what you did for me. So I think people got things so mixed up. They so shallow on one end, and then they so deep on one end. You got to find some space in the middle. It's some people you just cool with. You can be cool with them no matter what space you in, because they like you as a person and they appreciate the experiences you had with them. Right? So they cool with you. And they don't feel any type of way about nothing. They don't have to be, it ain't nothing big about the whole situation. And you can just let it be what it's going to be. But people want you to grovel out from them. They want you to chase them. They want to feel popular. Everybody trying to think they're superior. Everybody, and most people out here ain't doing nothing superior. The majority of people are just like duplicates. It's like Multiplicity. That's an old movie. Y'all probably don't know what that is. You should look it up, especially in this day and age when we got robots and all types of stuff and autonomous vehicles and stuff coming out. I think Michael Keaton was in that movie. They just a duplication of one another. No individuality. They all just doing the same thing and trying to get the same thing out of the same bucket, and nobody has control. You don't even have control over what's going on. Don't own nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't being nothing. It's like, well, what's gonna happen when you get 65? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen then? What have you done? Everybody want to live these dream lives and everything like that, which is no wrong, nothing wrong with dreaming and wanting the best life for yourself. But at the end of the day, have some logic or be realistic about things and the relationships that you're building. So understand one thing: you need people, people need you, and appreciate the people that God sent you, and upgrade your mindset and your standards, because there is a real human connection out here, real love. We just got talking about love, marriage, and singleness, and all those good things. And everybody deserves a partner. Everybody deserves a partner that collaborate with them, help to build, and things of that nature. But I bet you I don't want one that I can't even understand. Or one I gotta pay for. So men, y'all think about that. Women, you make sure you choose wisely and put yourself in a healthy position with a healthy person that helps to elevate you and not put you down, no matter how successful you are. And girls, be as successful as you possibly can, and men, be as successful as you possibly can. But my message today is watch who you gang around and let in your circle. And make sure they're not getting, even if they might think they're getting it, they ain't getting nothing God gave for you. That gave to you. And remember, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Peace.